Recently, a new Sony patent has been discovered on the interwebs, and there's a picture of it on the screen right now. Looks a lot awfully like the Nintendo Switch, doesn't it? Is Sony copying here? Well, that's the subject of today's video. Hey everybody, what's going on? Super Guy here, back again with another commentary slash Nintendo video. Is this really a Nintendo classified video? I mean, Sony is copying Nintendo in a way, but maybe it's not. But what the hell? It's a Sony video for today. So what you're seeing on screen is the Sony patent that's been discovered online that looks an awfully lot like the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo's new home console that's launching next month on March. Hopefully I get one for my birthday, hopefully. But yeah, from what it looks like a tablet with the ends of two DualShock 4s chopped off and just put on the tablet. From my observation here, the DualShock 4s on the sides, they look like you can take them off. If you look closely, the bottom part of those DualShock sides look like there's a holder holding them in inside together to the tablet. So they're probably going to be, you know, interchangeable like the Nintendo Switch's Joy-Cons are. So expect a Joy-Con-esque way to take these, I don't know what you would call these, the Sony cons, to take these Sony cons off the Sony tablet, Sony Flip, whatever they're going to call this. Is this ever going to come out to us, the consumer? It could. There's a very good chance it could. If you guys remember when the Nintendo Wii launched, the Wiimotes were a revolutionary step for gaming. And then we saw everybody else copy. We saw Microsoft with the Kinect, and we saw... oh, excuse me, I had a burp. Then we saw Sony come out with the PS Move with their own Wiimotes, which were like Wiimotes but with giant glowing white balls on top of them. Kind of appropriate, right? And they stole some market share from Nintendo. Although the Wii did reign supreme, it sold a hell of a lot more units than anything else did. So, just looking back at history, there's a very good chance that Sony might come out and copy this. We know Sony has been, you know, they have some Nintendo-esque features on their consoles. If you guys remember the PlayStation Vita, the Vita would allow you to play some games on that screen, or you could use the Vita as a control while you're playing the main game on your PlayStation. Use it as a control and stuff. I remember seeing a video about Battlefield 4 and playing it on the Vita because it was streaming from the PS4. So they have Wii U gamepad-esque Switch tech, I guess you could say. So they're not noobs at the whole situation, but they're not on the Nintendo Switch level. Not that we know of right now. Would it succeed in the market? We don't know. The Switch isn't even out yet. We don't know what's going to even go down with the Nintendo Switch, if people are going to go buy it a lot. Even though GameStop has said that, you know, the pre-orders are selling out, there's a huge demand for Switch, but there's always a huge demand for a console right before it launches. Isn't that obvious, guys? I mean, new console. Hey, look, new console. Let me go buy it. Let me go put a down payment on the console. It's just the startup hype, you know. And once the startup hype dies, that's when it's going to be interesting to see how the Switch is going to sell. And if it sells good, then potentially Sony could get in the game with the I'm dubbing this the Sony Flip. Yes, thank you everybody, thank you, the applause, I enjoy it. The Sony Flip, ladies and gentlemen, trademarked by Sony, I guess. Wouldn't surprise me if there is a trademark for the Sony Flip at this point. Historically, I don't really trust Sony with handhelds. Look at the Vita. The Vita was more powerful than the 3DS, had more features, had a other analog stick actually, more beefier. And what ended up happening was the Sony Vita didn't do as well as the 3DS. The 3DS slaughtered it mercilessly. No mercy at all. Just left it in the dust. And the Vita, you know, it's there in the shadows, and no one really plays it anymore. I did see someone own I did see someone own a Vita once. I did play Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified a little bit. It was okay, I guess. It wasn't really my system. I was more of a 3DS guy. Still am. And, you know, I really don't see Sony doing great handheld-wise. But we have to remember, the Switch is a hybrid home console, portable console. And home console-wise, I fucking trust Sony. The PlayStation 4 has been a phenomenal success for them. You know, it's selling a lot. You know, it made Sony Corporation, the company, Sony as a whole, it lifted them up. Their stocks were going negative, and the PS4 practically, you know, saved the company. It pumped in some new life that the company desperately needed. Sony was doing bad. They still kind of are, but they're coming back on a, on a resurgence. Coming back on a resurgence. So hopefully, you know, Sony will do good, you know, as a company as a whole. I mean, I like Sony, you know. Some people might call this a copy. Yes, that's one way to look at it. I see it as a competition, a competitor's product, you know. In the car world, let's say you're looking at a four-door sports saloon. That's obviously the BMW M3 right there. A lot of companies make M3 fighters. Now, you could call each one of those copycats and rip-offs, but they're all unique in their own way. And this, I think, could have the same attributes that the cars have. You know, the Audi cars. I don't know what the Audi M3 fighter is. I'm sorry. I guess it's the R7. I'm not sure. The Giulia from Alfa Romeo. You know, stuff like that. This could be the Giulia to the Switch's BMW M3. But yeah, you know, this obviously is like an early prototype, and Sony wouldn't really divulge much information at this early stages. It'll be interesting to see where this keeps going. Wouldn't surprise me if they didn't announce this at all. They're doing pretty well right now with standard gaming, and I think their focus is VR at this point. Not sure if VR is going to really take off. It's still too early to tell. I really don't see it being a mass market thing yet. I think we got to give it a couple more years. And there's no gotta have it game on VR. Like, I don't know one single game on VR that's like, I gotta have it now. Like, this is the system seller for VR. There is no game like that right now on VR. If there is, why don't you leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll see if it is. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video on the Sony Flip. Hope you guys enjoyed. What are your thoughts on the Sony Flip rip-off competitor to the Nintendo Switch? Do you think it has a chance? Do you think it was smart of Sony to do? I think it is. You know, they could steal some market share from Nintendo and profit off that. You know, hey, it's competition. It's business. It's just business. No hard feelings, right? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. What else? Oh yeah, I did a collab on Switch Domain recently. Go check that out if you wanna hear our opinions on the VC GameCube games on Switch. So you can go check out Switch Domain's channel. They're on my main channel under my channel friends list. So yeah, if you want to go to their channel, just click on that and it'll take you right to them. Guys, let me hear your opinions on this. Thanks for watching, and Super Mech Kite out.